8 foods that cause chronic inflammation. A closer look at corn. When toxins, harmful substances, bacteria, and viruses enter the bloodstream, they can trigger systemic inflammation and even lead to sepsis. Today, let's explore 8 foods known to contribute to chronic inflammation. To live a long and healthy life, managing inflammation is crucial. In fact, inflammation is at the root of most diseases in the body. It can occur when bacteria or viruses invade, when you consume unhealthy foods, or even as a response to stress. Taking control of inflammation is key to staying healthy for the long haul. Now, let's dive into one specific food on the list: corn, the 8th contributor to chronic inflammation. Corn, a double-edged sword. Corn is generally a safe and nutritious food for most people. However, consuming it in excess or under certain conditions may negatively impact your health. Why? Corn is high in natural sugars that can quickly raise blood sugar levels. This spike can lead to insulin resistance, which in turn triggers inflammation. Even more concerning is high fructose corn syrup, HFCS, a processed sweetener derived from corn. HFCS not only fuels inflammation but also promotes fat accumulation and raises the risk of obesity and cardiovascular disease. You'll find HFCS lurking in cookies, sodas, and countless other processed foods. It's best to avoid it altogether. Nutrient absorption concerns. Corn contains phytic acid, an anti-nutrient that can interfere with the absorption of key minerals like calcium, iron, and zinc. Consuming large amounts of corn over time may lead to mineral deficiencies. The GMO factor. Additionally, most corn on the market today is genetically modified, GMO, which raises concerns about its long-term safety. Corn can still be part of a balanced diet, but moderation is key. Be mindful of your intake, avoid products containing high fructose corn syrup, and whenever possible, opt for non-GMO corn. Keeping inflammation in check starts with smart food choices. The 7th most inflammatory food, vegetable oil. Vegetable oils are widely used in cooking and food processing, but what many people don't realize is that they can be a significant source of chronic inflammation in the body. These oils often contain a high concentration of omega-6 fatty acids, which, when consumed excessively, disrupt the balance of fatty acids necessary for optimal health. This imbalance can trigger inflammatory responses that contribute to a variety of health issues, including heart disease and metabolic disorders. Some common examples of vegetable oils include soybean oil, sunflower oil, corn oil, and canola oil. While these oils are popular due to their versatility and affordability, they come with potential health risks that warrant attention. One major concern with vegetable oils is their sensitivity to heat. When these oils are heated at high temperatures, they become prone to oxidation, leading to the formation of harmful substances such as aldehydes and hydroperoxides. These toxic byproducts can act as carcinogen substances that promote cancer development and contribute to cellular damage. Additionally, the high-calorie content of vegetable oils can lead to weight gain and increase the risk of obesity, which further exacerbates inflammation. Moreover, consuming these oils regularly may promote cardiovascular diseases and accelerate the aging process. To maintain better health and manage inflammation effectively, it's crucial to pay attention to the balance between omega-3 and omega-6 fatty acids in your diet. Opting for healthier oils that are rich in omega-3 fatty acids, such as perilla oil, flaxseed oil, and hemp seed oil, is a great way to support your body's anti-inflammatory responses. These alternatives not only help maintain a better fatty acid balance but also contribute to overall heart and metabolic health. The 6th most inflammatory food, Sugar is one of the most pervasive ingredients in modern diets and a major contributor to chronic inflammation. While it's widely known that consuming too much sugar can lead to weight gain and metabolic disorders, its role in triggering inflammation is equally concerning. When you consume sugar, it quickly raises your blood glucose levels, prompting the release of insulin from the pancreas to help regulate blood sugar. If insulin is secreted in appropriate amounts, your body can maintain balance without any problems. However, when sugar is consumed in excess, the body releases large amounts of insulin, which in turn promotes the secretion of cytokines molecules that trigger inflammation throughout the body. Over time, consistently high sugar intake can lead to insulin resistance, a condition where the body's cells fail to respond properly to insulin. This not only exacerbates inflammation but also increases the risk of developing type 2 diabetes and other metabolic disorders. High blood sugar levels also activate inflammatory pathways, such as NF-κB, which stimulate the production of inflammatory markers like C-reactive protein, CRP, and interleukin-6, IL-6. These markers play a significant role in the development of chronic inflammation, which is linked to diseases such as heart disease, cancer, and autoimmune conditions. One of the most dangerous consequences of insulin resistance is the activation of fatty tissue that promotes inflammation. When this tissue becomes overactive, it releases additional inflammatory substances, further fueling the cycle of chronic inflammation. So, what can you do to protect your body from sugar-induced inflammation? First and foremost, reduce your sugar intake as much as possible. This means cutting back on sugary snacks, processed foods, and sugary beverages. Instead, opt for whole, nutrient-dense foods that provide stable energy without spiking your blood sugar levels. Additionally, regular exercise is one of the most effective ways to combat the negative effects of sugar on the body. Physical activity helps lower blood sugar levels, improve insulin sensitivity, and reduce inflammation. Even moderate activities like walking, cycling, or swimming can make a significant difference. By being mindful of your sugar consumption and making healthy lifestyle choices, you can better manage inflammation and protect your body from long-term health complications. 5. Artificial sweeteners. Artificial sweeteners have become a common substitute for sugar in modern diets. With the rise of zero-sugar products, ingredients like allulose are gaining popularity. While allulose is generally considered safe with no known major health risks so far, not all artificial sweeteners are harmless. Aspartame and sucralose, for instance, can still affect blood sugar and insulin levels. These substances may stimulate insulin responses, disrupt blood sugar control, and even contribute to insulin resistance over time. Aspartame, in particular, has been linked to side effects such as headaches, dizziness, and sudden mood changes. While artificial sweeteners do reduce calorie intake and provide sweetness without sugar, they come with potential downsides. They can confuse taste perception, stimulate appetite, and cause changes in the gut microbiome, leading to health concerns. To minimize these risks, opt for natural sweeteners like stevia or monk fruit. Even better, use the natural sweetness from whole fruits whenever possible. For trans fats are one of the most harmful types of fats for your health. They raise LDL, bad, cholesterol while lowering HDL, good, cholesterol, leading to fat buildup in blood vessels and increasing the risk of atherosclerosis, heart disease, heart attacks, and strokes. Beyond cardiovascular issues, trans fats are a significant cause of chronic inflammation because they promote the production of inflammatory compounds in the body. They also worsen insulin resistance, contributing to diabetes and weight gain. Moreover, trans fats can have negative effects on brain health, potentially causing cognitive decline, depression, and even dementia. To protect your health, choose natural fats like those found in avocados, olive oil, and nuts, and avoid trans fat-laden foods like fried snacks and baked goods. 3. Processed meats. Processed meats, including ham, sausage, and bacon, are a staple in many diets but come with serious health risks. These meats are treated with nitrates and nitrogen oxides to maintain their color and prevent spoilage, which can lead to the formation of nitrosamines, known carcinogens. Nitrosamines have been linked to several types of cancer, including colon cancer. In fact, the World Health Organization, WHO, classifies processed meat as a Group 1 carcinogen, the same category as smoking and asbestos. Processed meats are also loaded with saturated fats, trans fats, and high levels of salt, which contribute to blood vessel inflammation and cardiovascular disease. Additionally, they often contain chemical additives like preservatives, colorants, and flavor enhancers. These toxins burden the liver and kidneys, further promoting inflammation. Whenever possible, choose fresh, unprocessed meats and limit your intake of processed options to protect your long-term health. The second most inflammatory substances, alcohol and cigarettes. It's no surprise that alcohol can increase inflammation. Once consumed, alcohol enters the bloodstream and travels throughout the body, triggering inflammation in multiple organs. It exacerbates inflammation in the liver, stomach, intestines, and even the bladder. However, the most concerning effect is alcohol's impact on the nervous system and blood vessels in the brain. This can lead to cognitive decline, memory loss, and even dementia. Alarmingly, alcohol-related dementia is the second most common form of dementia after Alzheimer's disease. Cigarettes, on the other hand, primarily cause inflammation in the respiratory system, including the lungs. They also constrict blood vessels, contributing to vascular inflammation. Recent studies even suggest that smoking may be linked to an increased risk of dementia. The takeaway? Quitting both drinking and smoking is essential for reducing inflammation and protecting your overall health. The number one inflammatory food, refined carbohydrates. Refined carbohydrates are a major culprit when it comes to inflammation. Found in products like cookies, bread, and processed flour-based foods, these carbs are stripped of fiber, making them easier to digest and absorb. Unfortunately, this leads to a rapid spike in blood sugar levels, prompting the body to release large amounts of insulin, which in turn triggers inflammation similar to the effects of consuming sugar. The problem doesn't stop there. Many foods made with refined carbohydrates are also loaded with added sugars, compounding the risk of inflammation. Refined carbs not only impact blood sugar levels but also harm gut health. They encourage the growth of harmful bacteria, which can lead to conditions like irritable bowel syndrome, IBS, and leaky gut syndrome. In cases of leaky gut syndrome, the intestinal barrier becomes weakened, allowing toxins, harmful substances, bacteria, and viruses to enter the bloodstream. This can result in systemic inflammation and even sepsis. A healthier path forward to combat inflammation. It's essential to reduce your intake of refined carbohydrates. Instead, focus on incorporating plenty of whole grains, fiber-rich fruits, and vegetables into your diet. These nutrient-dense foods can help promote a healthy gut, stabilize blood sugar levels, and prevent chronic inflammation. By avoiding these 8 common inflammatory triggers and making healthier choices, you'll be on your way to a longer, healthier life. Take control of your inflammation today.